Well, hello and welcome to today's class for the Pastor's Study. I want to go back to our Psalms journey, and I want to go and take a look at Psalms chapter 8. You know, when this psalmist opens here, as David writes, he says, "O Lord our God, how majestic is your name in all the earth." Of course, as soon as I say those words, it probably brings to your mind that familiar song, and I'm not even going to attempt to sing it, but you know, it rattles through your head. But notice some of the things that the psalmist says. When I consider your heavens, the work of your fingers, think of our hands and what God is able to do with our hands, but then think about God's hands. And it says, you know, the moon, the stars, which you have ordained. What is man that you take thought of him? Think of the vastness of the sky alone. And then remember that God cares for you. If you do a study of the names of God, you know, it reveals so much of him, so many different names that are found in scriptures. The strong one, the adorable one, the one to be worshipped, God most high. Plurality and unity. It just goes on and on. The all-sufficient one. Many of these names you would recognize if I give them to you. Many of them, you know, there's some that you might not be so familiar with. But when you think about God, what do you think? And yet, it says, and yet, God, you have made him a little lower. Man. You have made man. What a beautiful truth. You, O God, are God. You know, think about everything that God has done in your life. Do you come to him today and say, how majestic is your name, God? How majestic are you, God? I want you to do that. I want you to take a moment and think about God in your life and what he is doing. And I just want to say thank you for stopping by the Pastor's Study today.